Sint Maarten, I'm Yesenia Lassero.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of Sint Maarten NEWSDESK.
Brought to you by TV15.
Where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the islands and beyond.
It's Wednesday, long weekend. Let's just get right back to it. Here are those top headlines.
Police investigate Kimsha Beach shooting, victim in critical but stable condition. Police are investigating a shooting incident that occurred just after 10 p.m. on Sunday, October 12th at Kimsha Beach in Simpson Bay. Responding officers and ambulance personnel found a male victim with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. He received on-site treatment before being transported to the Sint Maarten Medical Center known as SMMC, where he remains in critical but stable conditions. Detectives from the Criminal Investigation Department are actively pursuing leads and urge anyone with information to contact the Police Force of Sint Maarten, KPSM, at 542-2222, extension 204 or 205. The anonymous tip line 9300, or visit the Phillipsburg Police Station.
Honoring the legacy of constitutional youth and culture clubs. 15 years of youth-driven nation building. As Sint Maarten marks 15 years of nationhood, the country pays tribute to the Constitutional Youth Club, CYC, and the Constitutional Culture Club, CCC, two movements that helped shape civic understanding and national identity in the years leading up to 10-10-10. Guided at the time by visionary educator Miss Dorothy Lake and supported by mentors including Irene Hodge, Sharon Freiberg, Judy Fitzpatrick, Angelique Brill, Rolando Tobias, and Catherine Connor, these programs empowered young people to take an active role in the constitutional transition. Through school debates, workshops, and community discussions, CYC and CCC made complex issues like autonomy, citizenship, and governance accessible to youth, fostering a generation that not only witnessed but helped make history. Many of these former members are now among the island's leaders and professionals, including Minister Patrice Gums, Notary Keisha Richards, MP Advisor Alyssa Rios, and Attorney Narissa Cornelia. Their achievements reflect how early civic engagement can evolve into lifelong public service. The legacy of Miss Lake endures as a cornerstone of civic education in Sint Maarten, a reminder that nation building begins with knowledge, participation, and youth empowerment.
Prime Minister Mercelina hosts EU delegation to advance key development projects. The Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina recently welcomed representatives from the EU delegation to Barbados to Sint Maarten, aiming to strengthen cooperation and move forward with critical development initiatives. The delegation included Chiara Tardivo, Laurent Ball, Theodora De Cuno, and Nino Silva, with oversight now under Head of Delegation Fiona Ramsey and Head of Cooperation David Magolong. Following the transfers of the Caribbean OCT portfolio from Guyana to Barbados, discussions focused on key infrastructure projects, including the 11th European Development Fund EDF Dutch Quarter Sewage Project, designed to improve sanitation and quality of life in the Dutch Quarter. Acting Vromi Minister, the Honorable Melissa Gums, Secretary General Kenson Plezimond, and UNOPS representatives also participated in the meetings. Prime Minister Mercelina emphasized community involvement in project oversight through the EDF Steering Committee, highlighting the government's commitment to transparency, accountability, and inclusive development. This initiative embodies our shared commitment to improve living conditions, strengthen infrastructure resilience, and ensuring that no community is left behind, said Mercelina. The government of Sint Maarten expressed gratitude to the EU delegation and UNOPS for their continued technical support and partnership in advancing the island's sustainable development priorities. Coming up in our featured story, we honor a leader whose vision and dedication have transformed one of Sint Maarten's most critical institutions. 15 years of service, innovation, and impact. The legacy of Glenn A. Carty at SCDF.
A new day begins. The sun rises over Sint Maarten, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected Sint Maarten. From every street to every home, this network was built for Sint Maarten by Sint Maarten hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And guess what? That's it for your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of Sint Maarten. So as you enjoy your wonderful Friday, stay safe, stay friendly, Sunshine City.
SCDF unveils winning Carnival 55 logo and confirms 2026 schedule release. The Sint Maarten Carnival Development Foundation, SCDF, has revealed the winning design for the Carnival 55 logo competition, selecting Carnival in Motion by local designer Janelle Hunt Mardenborough as the official logo for Carnival 2026, which will take place from April 10th to May 5th, 2026. Hunt Mardenborough's design captures the energy and rhythm of Sint Maarten's most anticipated celebration, blending swirling tropical forms, ribbons, and vibrant movement that symbolize dance, Juve powder, and the island's ever-evolving carnival spirit. SCDF congratulated Hunt Mardenborough, noting that her design perfectly embodies the vibrancy and unity that defined 55 years of Sint Maarten Carnival. The foundation also announced that the official 2026 Carnival schedule will be released today, Wednesday, offering revelers and stakeholders a first look at what promises to be one of the most exciting editions yet.
SHTA launches digital buyer book to boost Sint Maarten's tourism network. The Sint Maarten Hospitality and Trade Association, known as SHTA, has launched a new digital tool called the Buyer Book, designed to strengthen Sint Maarten's tourism economy and expand opportunities for local businesses. The Buyer Book provides 24/7 access to key industry contacts gathered from trade shows and meetings, helping members connect with buyers, travel agents, and media partners across the tourism, aviation, and cruise sectors. SHTA says the platform will stimulate growth, especially during the low season, and help the island's tourism sector regain the record hotel occupancy levels of 2016-2017. The initiative complements last year's Online Travel Agent Index, OTA Index, which gives small hotels, activity providers, and restaurants access to over 300 online sales platforms without the need of costly trade show participation. By combining the buyer book and OTA index, SHTA aims to make it easier for local businesses to grow their international visibility and attract new visitors year-round.
Freegan Food Foundation faces sponsor loss, urges community support to sustain food bank. The Freegan Food Foundation has announced the loss of a major long-term sponsor, a setback that threatens its ability to sustain vital community programs into 2026. The withdrawal, attributed to rising costs linked to new U.S. trade tariffs, will significantly impact the foundation's operations. Quote, "This is a debilitating setback for us," end quote, said Managing Director Joost de Jong. "We're reaching out to new partners and donors, but it's uncertain if it will be enough." For years, the foundation's Freegan Food Market has helped hundreds of struggling households each month, offering access to nutritious food through a client choice model that preserves dignity and independence. Its family coaching and training programs also equip individuals with skills for long-term stability. This is about more than groceries. It's about hope, self-worth, and belonging, de Jong emphasized. The organization warns that without community support, both daily operations and future funding could be jeopardized. "We've seen what this community can achieve when it comes together," de Jong added. "Now we need that spirit once again." Residents, businesses, and organizations are encouraged to contribute or volunteer to help keep the food bank running. For more information, contact info@freeganfoodfoundation.com or call 580-0198. Stay with us. After the break, we take a closer look at how Glenn Carty's leadership reshaped SZV, strengthened healthcare delivery, and set new standards for public service on the island. Stay tuned.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link.
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app, though. It's not an app. App, you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app, though. All you got to do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say, add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon. But it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though.
Today, NEWSDESK turned its spotlight on a leader whose name has become synonymous with progress, innovation, and people-centered service. After 15 years at the helm of the social and health insurances of Sint Maarten, SZV, Mr. Glenn A. Carty has officially retired, marking the end of a transformative chapter in the country's social and healthcare landscape. His departure not only closes an era of remarkable achievement, but also leaves behind a legacy built on vision, accountability, and a belief that leadership must always begin and end with people. Here's NEWSDESK look at the legacy of Glenn A. Carty and the impact of his 15 years of service to SZV.
When Glenn A. Carty first took over as director of the Social and Health Insurances, SZV, the institution was at a crossroads. The mandate was clear: modernize, rebuild trust, and deliver healthcare and social protection services worthy of the people they serve. From those early challenges came a transformation that has redefined SZV, not only as an administrative body, but as a forward-thinking institution leading in digital innovation and service quality across the region. Carty's approach was straightforward but powerful, bringing efficiency through technology and put people at the center of every reform. Under his leadership, SZV introduced groundbreaking digital platforms that reshaped how citizens and institutions interact with social and health services. The employer portal, the My SZV online system, and the HECINA health provider portal each open new pathways for accessibility and transparency, allowing employers, healthcare professionals, and insured citizens to manage information quickly, securely, and without bureaucratic delays. The result was not only greater convenience, but a shift in how government institutions could serve with speed, clarity, and accountability. For Carty, technology wasn't a luxury, it was a tool for fairness and efficiency, ensuring every person had equal access to their rights and benefits. Beyond digital progress, Mr. Carty's vision extended to healthcare transformation itself. Under his guidance, SZV launched its e-health program, building digital bridges between healthcare providers and the institution. This innovation allowed faster and more secure sharing of medical data, improving diagnosis, patient care, and coordination across the health network. At the same time, the Lifestyle Interventions pilot project introduced community-based approaches to health, empowering residents to manage chronic illnesses such as diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. It was a move from reactive healthcare to proactive wellness, helping people live healthier, more independent lives. Financial discipline also played a key role during Carty's tenure. He prioritized cost management, sustainable healthcare systems, and strategic partnerships, ensuring that SZV remained stable while expanding access to essential and specialized medical services. Internally, he fostered a culture built on collaboration and accountability, encouraging innovation from within and reminding staff that public service is, above all, a duty of care. Those who worked alongside him often describe his leadership as decisive, yet empathetic, A balance that allowed the organization to modernize while never losing sight of its human purpose. Today, the results of that leadership are visible in every system SZV operates. A streamlined digital network, improved patient care, more efficient processes, and a renewed public confidence in one of Sint Maarten's most vital institutions. It is a transformation that few could ever have imagined 15 years ago, and one that now stands as a model for other small island nations navigating similar challenges in healthcare and social insurance management. As Mr. Cardi steps into retirement, his impact continues to ripple through every corner the organization he helped reshape. To honor his service, Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor, the Honorable Richinel Brugh, extended official gratitude on behalf of the ministry and the nation, saying, "On behalf of the Ministry of VSR and the people of Sint Maarten, I want to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Carty for his many years of dedicated service, leadership, and commitment to the mission of SZV. We thank him for his service and wish him nothing but success, fulfillment, and good health in this new chapter of his life." Jasenia.
Thanks, Alston. 15 years of innovation, reform, and service, and the legacy that will continue shaping SZV for generations. For Sint Maarten, Glenn A. Carty's story is more than a retirement milestone. It's a reminder that leadership grounded in vision, integrity, and compassion can redefine an entire institution, and in doing so, uplift a nation. For NEWSDESK, I'm Jasenia. That's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten NEWSDESK.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every 8 a.m. on TV15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm Alston Lawrence.
And I'm Jasenia Lassero, wishing you an amazing evening. See you tomorrow.
For the high season come, stay friendly.
Sint Maarten.